Okay, so today I'm going to show you how to make your own sketchbook. And I'm going to show you specifically how to weave string into those 3 hole punches that you're going to make in your stack of paper. So I've hole punched the cover so far, but not the rest of it. So I'm going to first take my newsprint or my just gray toned sketch paper and the hole puncher. I'm gonna just slide it in. It's already set to the spacing that I want, and so I'll just press down and make 3 holes. Since the paper's all one size, I don't have to touch anything or worry that I'm gonna hole punch in the wrong space because it's already set to where I want. I'm gonna take half of the stack of that white good drawing paper because it's kind of thick. So I'm gonna take half of it, hole punch it the same way I did with the sketch paper, stack it up, and then same thing with the other half of the paper, stack, and finally, getting dust on this, finally I'm going to hole punch the watercolor paper, and there are 2 sheets of watercolor paper at the very end. Okay, so I have hole punched all my paper. I'm going to, oops, now I restack it. All right, you want sketch paper, good drawing paper, then watercolor at the end. Then I'm going to take my cover page. Yours might be colored, depending on which you choose. But for the sake of this demo, I'm just using the watercolor paper as my cover. You're going to take this spool of string and cut maybe like a finger's length. You want to take 3 little strands. Doesn't have to be exact. You just want them long enough so that you can tie them through these holes, because that will keep your paper relatively stable while you weave vertically the other direction. So just double knot it for each hole.
Just bring the string through and knot it. You gotta wiggle it sometimes and trial and error. It's a little frustrating, but you'll make it. Okay.
Then, to eliminate some confusion, I just snip a little bit of these strings off so that I don't have to wonder where my vertical strings are. Okay, so then you're gonna take the same string and take a ruler that we have in class, and just for the sake of everyone cutting their own string and moving on and sharing the spool, you're going to use a ruler for measuring to make sure you have enough string. So the length of the ruler, you want the string, and then you want to double it. So just take more string and go back over once, and you'll have that length. So then you'll cut the end, and now you have a super long piece of string that you can use for weaving vertically through, just like I have here. Okay?
Okay, so you have your long string. You are not going to mess up because there's no one right way to do it. I'm just showing you the way I do it, and I kind of do it differently every time because I'm forgetful. So, I take my one end of the string, and I'm just going to start at the end, right? So either the top or the bottom. And since you already have string for each hole, it's going to be a little tricky. It's possible, so you just have to work it a little bit harder. But if you can't get it through, then you can take a paper clip and unwind it and use it to help you out. And so I just use to push the string through. And again, still going to be a little bit tricky, but you got it. And then you're going to, instead of tying horizontally, you're going to tie vertically. So I'm going to go down the paper, because you're going to have like this. So I'm just going to tie a knot. So every time I tie a knot, I'm going to tie a double knot, because one knot just doesn't do the trick. Okay, and now I'm going to go backward and bring it through the middle hole. Right up. I'm sure you'll do a better job than I'm doing right now. Okay. So, I'm bring it around this way. And I'm going to go back not trying mouse right now. Just going back over there. Now I'm going to, you can either go to the top hole or go to the middle hole again and go back over. I'm going to go to the middle hole again just to be extra, just be extra. So, I'm going to play through, I didn't. You can even tie your string to your paper clip like a needle, if that is helpful to you. It would be helpful to me, but I just don't do that because. And so I'm going to go through, oops, now I'm going to go through the top hole. Make sure your holes are all aligned and right, so you have to readjust. Because if they're not, then you're not going to, you're just going to hit a wall. Okay. Go through. Okay. Now again, you have a choice of covering all your holes and going through again to the middle and back up, or you can go this way and then this way. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. I'm just going to go through the middle one again because I think it's more secure that way, although it is more difficult and frustrating. So I'm just going to do that. Okay. And now the top hole again. So as you can see, I am repeating this whole lot so that it's secure. I'm using the back end of the paper clip. I looped it. And if you have trouble, I can help you make this. I took a pair of pliers and I snipped it so that it wasn't super long. And so this little loop, you can either tie your string onto it and kind of weave it through the paper and it goes a little bit quicker. Or you can use the back end, because it's bigger, to just push the string through. I mean, the TV sheet that the graphic, maybe it's on the calendar, but we don't have a well, we don't have a meeting right now. I thought it was 8:30. I think he said on the note that we're using so he said that we don't have a free tech session. Like we're not meeting or anything, it's just free time for us to like get set up and stuff, so yeah. Yeah. Okay, and then oops, I'm finally through the top hole and I'm going to just wrap around and tie the knot over here. You know, just make it as tight as you can make it. You don't want to pull the string too hard where you're bending the paper, but, you know. And double knot it. Okay, and then you just put the excess off. And there you have
Your sketchbook. Now, the important thing, the last thing I'll note, is you don't want to wrap your pages around like a spiral bound notebook because that will tear the holes. So you want to make a crease as close to the holes as you can in your cover, because your cover is the thickest part of your notebook. So a crease at the holes or right before the holes. And so each paper, unfortunately, you're not going to be able to, unless you're really careful, wrap your papers around. You're going to have to draw on it like this, right? So you'll use the front and the back of your pages, so you have as many surfaces to work with as possible. So yeah, so just keep it creased and be very gentle with it, but it is yours, and care for it and design it well.